And hello everyone, and welcome to a new video. So today I'm gonna show you guys how to get much more FPS in Minecraft. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, that will really help out my channel. And at 300 subscribers, we're gonna do a 5 million coins giveaway on Hypixel Skylog. So stay tuned for that. But without further ado, let's get right into this FPS boost video. So the first thing you want to do is actually just use Lunar Client. It's pretty good if you like playing in 1.7, 1.8.9, or 1.12. Just use Lunar Client. It's very good for FPS boost. Now, if you're more like a survival player that plays in 1.16, then you gotta use Badlion Client because that supports 1.16 to 1.16.4, and that supports like FPS boost because there's FPS mods in there. So you want to basically use that. So for example, right now I'm actually using Lunar Client because I'm 1.8.9, and apparently it's the best client for PvP, so yes. So basically, Lunar Client has a mod in it called Optifine. Now Optifine is actually an FPS mod that will really help out your FPS. So that's why I'm saying like use Lunar Client or Badlion, because they have those mods in there. So that already helps out a lot for FPS. Okay, so first of all, what you want to do is go into options, video settings, and you basically want to copy paste this. So graphics fast, smooth lightning off, smooth lightning level off either, GUI scale, that's however you prefer. That's not going to change anything in FPS. Now, render distance, that's actually like what you prefer to do. You can put it to 2 because, I mean, as you can see, it still can render pretty fast though, so that's not really like a big problem. I mean, you can still set it to like 8. So 8 is like the maximum if you want to get some good FPS. So yeah, between 2 and 8, those are some pretty good settings. I'm just put it to 2 right now. So the max frame rate, you want to put that to unlimited, so you want to see how much FPS you actually get, because if you set it to like 90, it's gonna be stuck at 90, as you can see right here. It's stuck at 90, it's not gonna over it. So yeah, you just basically want to put that on unlimited to see how much you actually get. View bobbing, that's your personal settings. If you want to put that on off, just put it off. I prefer it. So yeah, just basically copy those settings. So then you want to go in animations. You can put everything on. I don't really see any difference in the FPS though, so you can just leave everything on. Now for the details, you basically want to copy paste this. So the clouds are off, the trees default, sky on, sun and moon on. And surely the fog is off. That needs to be off because it's gonna create some lag. But yeah, so you basically wanna copy those settings. Okay, so we are gonna go in quality. So in quality, you wanna basically like copy paste everything again. So minimap levels maximum, anisotrophic filtering off. You basically just wanna copy paste everything. Okay, so going on with performance, smooth FPS, I would recommend doing it off, because as you can see right now, I am getting around 330 FPS, and when I actually put it on, so performance, smooth FPS on, as you can see, I'm getting 100 to 200 FPS. It's actually going down. I know that's pretty weird, but I'm getting less FPS, so that's pretty weird. So I would just recommend like, leaving that off. So yeah, just make sure to put that off. Smooth world off, fast math off, dynamic updates off, lazy chunk loading on, smart animations off, rendering regions off, chunk updates 1, so that way it's not gonna update like a lot of chunks, which will remove a lot of FPS. Fast render off, because if it's gonna render fast, it's gonna again like get on the FPS, so it's gonna render a lot, so you're gonna get less FPS. So then we are going to other, and you basically want to copy paste this again. So lagometer off, show FPS off, that's however you want basically. Weather on, full screen off, that's however you want again. But just, yeah, you can copy paste every single setting. So yes, that's for the video settings. So if you're in Lunar Client, just press right shift and that will open this fancy menu. Just click on settings, and basically just you can like copy paste everything. So go in settings, performance, and then you want to copy paste all of this. So shadows, you can put that on off, because like under the player there's a shadow, and that can remove some FPS. If there's like loads of players, that can remove a lot of FPS to like load all those shadows. So yes. So you basically just want to copy paste this lazy chunk loading. You want to put that on lowest, and I think for the rest, everything is like by default. So yeah, you want to keep that. So if you go into mods, you guys can copy paste all my settings if you want. So 1.7 visuals, you can do this. This, you might want to put that off because on Hypixel you actually can get banned for that. So I would recommend just putting that on off. FPS, this is just an FPS shower right here, so you can see actually how much FPS you actually get. The CPS, this is just if you want to do the CPS. Toggle sprint, that's much easier to use. Keystrokes, I put it right there. Armor status, that's for like if you're fighting to see what armor you have right here. The crosshair, just put that on off because it's kind of weird. All of this on off. Potion effects, yes, that's actually pretty important right here because you want to know when a potion runs out, because if you were like in a fight or in a Skywars fight or something and you only have like 5 seconds left, you might want to like back off to get another potion, you know, so that's pretty helpful. The scoreboard, just leave it on, that it's just better. The ping, you can just leave it on right here. Scrollable tooltips, I actually don't know what that is. It's, oh, okay, yeah. That's left shift. That's just to get on this menu, I think. Motion blur. Now, this is actually what I love to use. I put it to 3, the motion blur. So, if I put it to, like, 7, let's say that, it gives, like, a motion blur thing. Like, this motion blur. It's pretty sick, not gonna lie. So, if you actually, like, put it down, motion blur, let's set it to, like, 1. You guys can see that it's much bigger of a difference. But that's like however you want. I prefer setting it to 3. Like between 3 and 4. It just looks like very good. Like for PvP, it looks very like clean and everything. So yeah, I would recommend using that. Now after that we have the chat. You wanna just like keep those settings, just change nothing with the chat. You wanna make it pretty tiny though, or else it's gonna be like take up all your screen. And that is basically it. You got the screenshot uploader, but that's however you want, so that's not going to change anything in FPS. Team view and boss bar, I mean, you can do however you want the boss bar, so yes. Okay, so tell me if this video actually helped you improve your FPS. I mean, I hope it did. So yeah, just enjoy getting much more FPS. I'm actually going to go into a game to actually test out how much FPS I actually get. Like my PC is not great. I have like 8 gigs of RAM, like, and the graphics card is like really bad. I have like DDR3 RAM. It's an old PC. Okay, I'm getting a new PC, but like I have like a pretty bad PC. I can still get like 800 FPS. So yeah, let's go ahead and test that out. Alright, so let me just go and hop into a game. Let's go into Axe PvP, and let's wait till someone joins. Alright, so someone joined the game, so let's go ahead and do a fight, and let's see how much FPS we actually get. We're getting around 300 right now for like a really bad PC. So yeah, let's go ahead and go into a fight. Let's go and fight this guy. Alright, we are actually getting a bit wrecked here. This guy is pretty good. Yeah, we just got, I didn't even potion up. What was I doing? But as you can see, we got around 400 FPS in a game. Let's go ahead and see, let's go ahead and go into a, like a single player world. So yeah, this is like a flat world, nothing generated, no mobs, and let's just go ahead and look at the sky, and let's see how much FPS we actually get while recording. So I can still get like around like 400 FPS or something, so that's pretty good. I used to get around 800, but yeah, 500, there we go. We just got up to 500. It just, yeah, there we go, 500 again. You just, like, sometimes, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know, my PC is just weird, okay? Yeah, my PC is just freaking weird. So, yeah, that's, yeah, 525, 300. But you can get around, like, you can get around 400 FPS pretty easily. So, yeah, that will wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. So tell me if you got more FPS, and yeah, see you guys in the next one.